Hello everybody, I am Erica and welcome to the Nerd Journals, where I create evidence of my meager existence. The video I have for you today is my March bullet journal. I recorded this on Leap Day and I meant to have this to you way earlier, but my mental health has been kind of whack. So I mostly took last week off to work on personal projects. I'm working on a painting and I've been working in my art journal and I've been journaling, of course. So I didn't share much on social media. But here I am back at it, talking to you over this video of my March bullet journal. I want to remind you of how devious these videos can be. I'm showing you this video in 12 minutes, actually about 11 and a half minutes, but it took me well over an hour and a half in 3 different sessions to get this done. So don't think you're not doing it right and let it hold you back if you take forever to work on your things, because people don't really talk about it so much, but these videos are highly edited to make it look quick and easy. It's easy, but it's not necessarily quick. Like I said, this is an hour and a half cut down to 11 and a half minutes for you. I had to cut out all the time I spent waffling and thinking about what I was going to do next and flipping back and forth between the pages to make sure I was spacing the boxes correctly. Making my own monthly calendar is time consuming at the end of every month, but it's really worth it to me to have exactly what I need in a planner, and that is not a whole lot. And I get to be colorful and creative, and I don't go overboard because it's just for keeping track of things first and foremost. I have been making my own calendar pages since September 2023, which is 6 months now, and I'm still not very good at it. In the filming of this video, I accidentally made maybe 3 columns the wrong size, and I had to erase them and go back and change them. Thankfully, I caught that before I started using ink, which is why I always go pencil first in projects like this. So what else? Not to be all amateur small talker, but how has your weather been, guys? Where I live in the Midwest, it got up to 75 degrees Fahrenheit about a week, maybe 10 days ago. It was so beautiful. I set up my hammock, but I only got to spend 1 day in it before the temperature dropped again, and today when I walked Woodrow, it was 32 degrees. So yeah, it was freezing this morning, literally. Another champion small talk question is, have you read any good books lately? I just finished The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret by 𝓁𝑜𝓃𝓈. I read both of them in the last week, so that's something else I've been doing while not working on the nerd journals. I completely binged those books. My friend Whitney, who I talk about all the time, she could not get through the first one. She said she wanted to throw it against a wall. I loved it though. I really did. And then Allison from Imperfect Pages, link below, she told me that the second one was even better than the first one, so I couldn't wait to finish the first one and move on to the second one. A couple days later, I was done. They were fun. They were page turners. Maybe not fantastic writing, but you know, I like Dan Brown. I'm not in it for fantastic writing. I'm in it for page turners. And boy howdy, I loved those 2 books, and I want to read the third one, but my library doesn't have it yet, so I will have to wait. My other favorite inane thing to talk about is television, of course. Survivor 46 started a couple weeks ago, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who is behind in their episodes, but one word for the first episode: Jolinsky. I also finished watching season 2 of the American version of The Traitors. My husband and I have been watching season 10 of Penn and Teller's Fool Us. And by myself, I have been enjoying Home Improvement from the 90s. If any of my 90s babes watched Home Improvement and want a bit of a shocker, look up what Jonathan Taylor Thomas looks like in December 2023. It's wild. Thank you guys so much, everyone who's reached out and asked about Woodrow. I am so grateful for your concern. For those of you who don't know, he hurt his back in early February, and we didn't know that. We just noticed his extreme change in personality, and we were scared to death he was dying. We got him to the vet. The vet said he hurt his back. We gave him some medicine. We let him rest a couple days, and now he's almost himself again. I don't think he's ever going to be totally himself again because he did hurt his back. He's on pain medicine for the rest of his life. But we have more time with our little guy when we were so sure that it was coming to the end of his life. But it didn't, and he's fine, and he's mostly okay, and he's actually laying with me right now as I record this voiceover. I love Woodrow. He's the best dog, I swear. So I guess that's everything. I think I covered all my favorite topics to chat about while I am voiceovering with you guys. Thank you so much for whoever has hung out with me. I really appreciate it. If you don't know, I do have a Patreon. You can subscribe as a paid member for as little as $2 a month, or you can be a free subscriber, and I'm thinking about posting more content for free there in the future, mostly because I'm thinking about ditching Instagram. And I know I say this all the time, I hate Instagram so much. I feel like I'm wasting my time on Instagram. It's a shitty app. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.